So in my mid-20s, I found myself in a bar in Texas, and I met up with some guys at the bar, and we just decided to go out from there and continue the party on. And long story short, I ended up really drunk and passed out at one of their houses. I woke up in the morning and I found myself lying on the ground. I had fallen through a plate glass mirror. I woke up in the pile of glass and I didn't have a scratch on me. I couldn't figure it out then. I was still a little dazed, and it just kind of continued to bug me all day long of how I could fall through that glass and not get cut, not get scratched. It kind of clued me into a little bit of my own mortality. And so I started to question the why of life. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? That night, there was a huge thunderstorm. It was lightning everywhere. It was raining really hard, and I just decided I had to get the noise out of my head. So I went out and I just had it out with God, man. I screamed in the rain. I screamed through the lightning. I dared him to strike me down, to take me out. And this is as somebody that professed to be an atheist at the time. I didn't even believe in God. And through all of that, I ended up back at my trailer, and the storm quit, and I just had a peace and a calm that came over me. I kind of decided right there, okay, God, if you're real, I'm gonna need something in my life that shows me that you're really there and that you really care about me. 2 weeks later, I met my wife. She was a lifelong Christian, and so she started to urge me to go to church. At first, I was very apprehensive, but the music was pretty good. It was upbeat and contemporary, and so I decided that it was something I could continue doing. I had decided at some point that I was going to accept Jesus, prayed the sinner's prayer, and I really started to believe in most of it, but I wasn't ready to give up all the control in my life. I wasn't trusting that he really was who he said he was, and that he was really going to take care of me. Fast forward a little bit, I found myself in a hospital room. My wife was pregnant. We'd just been told that they were going to have to do an emergency C-section. The doctors didn't know if they were going to be able to save either her or my son's life. The whole family was praying together. I remember just this calm that was in this room. It was a peace beyond all understanding. We didn't have a fear, we didn't have a worry. And in that moment when we were praying for my wife and son, I just had the knowledge hit me that I wasn't in control, that it wasn't about me, and that I really needed to lay everything down and give everything to God, because he is in control. And that's the moment when I laid my yes down for Jesus.